Welcome to the jungle, but not just any jungle. I'm talking about the Amazon rainforest, where Mother Nature's been hiding her most secretive critters. Ever heard about a dolphin shifting colors from gray to vibrant pink? Or how about a turtle that's a spitting image of a fallen leaf? Perhaps you're curious about a tiny amphibian whose belly lets you peek right into a natural biology class. Or maybe a creature that decides to be a leaf that can bite. These are Amazon's rarest treasures, the ones who play the best game of hide and seek. Welcome back to another episode of Forever Green. Today we'll show you Amazon's most uncommon and rare animals. From tiny marvels to well-camouflaged giants, these elusive species are the rarest of the Amazon. And just when you thought you'd seen all the wonders of nature, wait till you see our number one pick. It will blow your mind. So buckle up, click subscribe, and let's get started. 1. Amazon leaffish. Here's the Amazon leaffish, which decided that being a leaf is cool, but being a leaf that can bite? Even cooler. Watch your fingers if you're leaf peeping around this guy. The Amazon leaffish is a master of masquerade, with a body shape and color like a dead leaf. Complete with vein-like markings, it fools both predators and prey alike. This sneaky swimmer hangs out near the water's surface, drifting along until an unsuspecting insect or smaller fish comes too close. Then, in a flash, it opens up its deceptively large mouth and gobbles up a snack. Measuring in at around 2.5 to 3.5 inches in length, the Amazon leaffish isn't going to win any awards for size, but when it comes to Best Costume category, it's a sure winner. Its color palette ranges from a muted brown to a rich green, perfect for blending in with the floating foliage of its river home. 2. Amazonian tapir. This creature could be mistaken for a moving boulder if that boulder had a funny little snout that acts like a snorkel. The Amazonian tapir is the largest land mammal in South America, with a bulky body that can weigh up to 700 pounds and stretches up to 6 feet long. It's like spotting a sofa that suddenly decides to take a walk through the forest. With its odd, prehensile nose, the tapir snuffles around the forest floor searching for fruits, leaves, and berries to munch on. They're mostly nocturnal, which adds to their charisma, appearing in the dim light like shadows that rumble and snort amusingly as they wander through their habitat. Despite their hefty size and somewhat clumsy appearance, tapirs are surprisingly good swimmers and often take to the water to cool off or escape predators. 3. Pied tamarin. Moving to a tinier but no less secretive creature, the pied tamarin is a little primate with a big personality, trapped in a small batch of jungle real estate. The pied tamarin is quite the looker, with a dramatic two-tone color scheme. Its body is sleek and black, but it sports a stark white face, making it look like it's perpetually ready for a fancy masquerade ball. These monkeys are quite petite, reaching only about 9 inches in body length, but with a tail that nearly doubles that, stretching up to 15 inches. Living so close to the urban sprawl of Manaus, they're in constant battle with the encroaching city. They stick to the trees like seasoned acrobats, leaping and bounding with a grace that would make any gymnast jealous. Socially, the tamarins are quite chatty. They communicate with a series of chirps, squeals, and whistles, making them the gossips of the tree canopies. Family's crucial to them. They live in tight-knit groups, fiercely looking out for each other, especially since they're confined to such a small area. If you like this video so far, leave a like, and you can also check out 40 mysterious animals that have rarely been seen, part 3, on our channel Forever Green. 4. Mata Mata turtle. Ever seen a turtle that decided to become a leaf? Meet the Mata Mata turtle, nature's own master of disguise. Its shell is rugged and knobby, perfectly mimicking the texture of a tree bark, and its head and neck are bordered with a warty outgrowths and skin flaps. The Mata Mata turtle is a gentle giant when it comes to diet. It's not chasing down fast food, instead it prefers the slow and steady method of sucking its unsuspecting fish with a sudden opening of its massive mouth. But don't let its stillness fool you. The Mata Mata turtle is an active hunter in its own right. It lies motionless, camouflaged among the leaves and detritus, waiting for an unsuspecting fish to wander too close. Then, in a fraction of a second, it strikes. Not by snapping or biting, but by creating a mini whirlpool that slurps the fish right into its mouth. Talk about dining with flair. 5. Glass frog. Speaking of invisible, ever heard of the glass frog? If you haven't, no worries. It's practically see-through. This little amphibian might look like your typical frog at first glance, but wait, there's a twist. Its belly is transparent, showing off its insides like a natural biology lesson. The glass frog's translucent trick isn't just for show, it's a clever camouflage strategy. When these frogs rest on leaves, their see-through bellies blend in with the leaf's color and texture, making them nearly impossible to spot from below. It's as if they're saying, "Can't touch this," to any predators looking for a snack. Living mostly up in the trees, these frogs come down only during the breeding season. They're the secretive type, opting to lay their eggs on the underside of leaves that hang over water. When the tadpoles hatch, their first big adventure is a free fall into the waters below, where they'll start their lives in the aquatic world. 6. Southern tiger cat. Just when you thought the Amazon couldn't get any wilder, along comes the southern tiger cat. This feline is a pint-sized powerhouse that likes its privacy more than a hermit. Smaller than your average house cat, the southern tiger cat measures about 20 to 30 inches in length with a tail that's almost as long as its body, adding another 10 to 15 inches. But don't let its size fool you. This cat is a fierce hunter with a coat that's a patchwork of brown, black, and white spots and stripes, perfect for the kind of hide and seek where the stakes are life or dinner. Its most striking features are its piercing green eyes, which seem to glow with the secret knowledge of the forest. Moreover, the southern tiger cat is a solitary night wanderer, preferring the cover of darkness to go about its business of hunting rodents, birds, and pretty much anything it can catch. Talking about cats, you can also check out our video, The Rarest Wild Cats in the World. 7. Amazon manatee. The Amazonian manatee. Nature's version of the invisible ink. They live in the Amazon River, and you'd think spotting them would be as easy as seeing a marshmallow in a cup of hot chocolate. But no, these aquatic gentle giants play hard to get. You see, the waters they call home are murky. Not just your average murky, but the kind of murky where you couldn't see your own hand if it was waving in front of your face. The Amazonian manatee is no small fry. It can grow up to 10 feet long and weigh as much as 1,200 pounds. Their bodies are wide and rounded, mostly gray, and have a squishy paddle-like tail that helps them glide through the water. Their faces are wrinkled with whiskers around the snout, and they have tiny eyes. The skin on the Amazonian manatee is thick and tough, which is great because the river isn't exactly a spa. It's full of branches and other scratchy things. This skin is usually a grayish color, which helps them blend into their murky surroundings even better. 8. Hoatzin. Meet the Hoatzin, also known as the stink bird. This bird is the oddball of the avian world, a feathery poser with a face only a mother could love and a smell that nobody would. The Hoatzin looks prehistoric with spiky feathers on its head that gives it a permanent bad hair day vibe, and its blue face and maroon eyes add to its unusual appearance. Adult Hoatzins are about the size of a pheasant, reaching lengths of 25 inches and weighing around 1.8 pounds. They live in social groups, hanging out in the treetops of Amazonian swamps where they munch on leaves and fruit. The real kicker? Their digestive system is more like that of a cow than a bird. They ferment their food in a specialized foregut, leading to their, distinctive aroma. The stink bird's method of avoiding predators isn't about flying away because, frankly, they're pretty clumsy flyers. Instead, they stink so bad that most predators decide they're not worth the hassle. 9. Red belly piranhas. Let's delve into the deceivingly dangerous waters of the red belly piranhas with a reputation that could star in its own horror movie. These fish are the underwater equivalent of a gang of alley cats, small, feisty, and equipped with razor-sharp teeth. Red belly piranhas are not the monstrous giants you might imagine. They're actually quite compact, measuring about 12 to 15 inches in length. These fish are about the size of a ruler, but don't let their size fool you. They're decked out in shimmering scales with a belly that glows in a fiery red, just to remind everyone that they're not to be messed with. Piranhas have a bit of a bad rap. Sure, they can strip a chicken to the bone in minutes, but they usually prefer a more laid-back diet. Fish, insects, and the occasional unwary amphibian. They only really get into their infamous feeding frenzy under certain conditions, like if they're super hungry and there's lots of commotion in the water. 10. Pink-toe tarantula. For something less bitey and more creepy crawly, the pink-toed tarantula looks like it just stepped out of a neon paint party. Sporting vibrant pink tips on its otherwise dark legs, this tarantula turns the creepometer up to 11 for some, while others might find it bizarrely adorable. The pink-toed tarantula is relatively modest in size for a tarantula, with a leg span that can reach up to 5 inches. These spiders are arboreal, meaning they love to hang out in trees, living in silk-lined burrows of peace and quiet, until dinner flies by, that is. They're surprisingly gentle with humans, but are quick to catch any insects that stray too close, using their impressive speed and jumping abilities. Despite their startling appearance, pink-toed tarantulas are quite the popular pet among spider enthusiasts. They're known for their docile nature and striking coloration, making them the stars of the spider world. You think this is amazing? Wait until you see the last one. It'll blow your mind. 11. Golden Lion Tamarin. Let's meet a flashy little celebrity known as the Golden Lion Tamarin. This monkey looks like it's always ready for the red carpet, with a stunning mane of golden fur that would make even the fanciest lion jealous. The Golden Lion Tamarin is quite petite, measuring around 10 inches in body length, but with a tail that's nearly double that. It weighs about as much as a newborn human baby, around 1.5 to 2 pounds. These monkeys are not only striking in appearance, but also in their social behavior. They live in a close-knit family group, spending their days foraging for fruits, insects, and small animals. The forests they inhabit are like their own personal kingdoms, where they chatter and leap from tree to tree, overseeing their leafy domains. But despite their regal demeanor, these creatures are facing the drama of habitat loss and are critically endangered, making every sighting a precious moment. 12. Pink River Dolphin. Next up, the Pink River Dolphin, or as I like to call it, the blushing ghost of the waters. Its color can range from a subtle gray to vibrant shades of pink, especially in the males, who get pinker as they age. This pink isn't just for style though, it's thought to be caused by capillaries near the skin surface which help them regulate their body temperature. These dolphins can grow up to 8 feet long and weigh as much as 400 pounds. Their bodies are built a bit differently from their oceanic cousins. They have long, slender beaks perfect for nabbing fish out of hiding spots. Their necks are unusually flexible for dolphins, allowing them to maneuver gracefully around the flooded forests. And talk about a unique head. The Pink River Dolphin's melon is large and bulbous, which gives them excellent sonar abilities. This means they can find fish even in the murkiest waters. It's like having a built-in fish detector. 13. Green Anaconda. Think of it as the heavyweight champion of the snake world. This kind of critter that could give a professional wrestler a run for its money. This snake is one of the largest and heaviest on the planet, capable of reaching a whopping 30 feet in length and weighing in at over 500 pounds. The green anaconda doesn't just win in the size category, it's also a master of aquatic stealth. Found lurking in the murky waters of the Amazon, it uses its olive green color with black spots to blend into the shadowy depths. Imagine a submarine that can digest a capybara, and you've pretty much pictured an anaconda. These giants are ambush predators, lying in wait for any unsuspecting prey that comes too close, then striking with terrifying speed and precision. They're not venomous, but rely on their immense power to constrict their dinner, proving that sometimes a big hug can be downright deadly. 14. Bullet ant. Ever wanted to meet a tiny insect with a big bite? Enter the bullet ant. Known for their sting that feels like getting shot, bullet ants measure about an inch in length, which might not sound impressive until you consider their formidable reputation. The locals call it the 24-hour ant because the pain from its sting can last for a full day, feeling akin to being shot, hence the name. The sting is a defense mechanism used when they feel threatened. The pain caused by the sting is actually due to panerotoxin, a neurotoxic peptide that is both a paralytic and a pain inducer. This intense pain is a clear message in the language of the wild: stay away. Visually, bullet ants have a fearsome appearance with their largest mandibles and a black, shiny exoskeleton that makes them look armored and ready for battle. 15. Black spider monkey. Last but not least, the black spider monkey. It swings through the trees with such grace you'd think it was auditioning for jungle gymnastics. With long, lanky limbs and a prehensile tail that acts like a fifth limb, this monkey is built for a life aloft. The black spider monkey can be up to 24 inches long, not counting its tail, which adds another 35 inches. What sets the black spider monkey apart isn't just its impressive agility, but its social nature. These monkeys are chatty and sociable, forming large groups that communicate with a variety of sounds, from barks to whistles. They're crucial to the rainforest health, acting as seeds dispersers thanks to their fruit-heavy diet. So, in a way, they're not just acrobats, but gardeners too, helping their lush green home thrive. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more captivating adventures from Forever Green.